Welcome, old and new subscribers. I'm so happy you all have decided to join me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. In this video, it's going to be a little different because I just want to share some tools that I use. I try to use these on a daily basis to help with trauma. If you are a part of the African diaspora, 9 times out of 10, you are dealing with some type of trauma. If you have not dealt with trauma firsthand, you are carrying trauma from your ancestors. Dr. Joy DeGruy, she is a Black author, and she authored the book Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. And there is scientific research that corroborates her theory, epigenetics. And that is all about having an ancestor that's passing down their trauma through their genes and passing it on to their offspring. So I'm going to talk about 2 things in the video that I use. I try to use on a daily basis. I'm just sharing this because I hope that it can help you. It's free. You can find it here on YouTube or elsewhere. The first thing that I want to share is meditation. I have been meditating all year. I started at the beginning of this year, and I'm using the Silva method. Jose Silva, he created this. I believe he passed away in the 90s, but it's like a guided meditation, dynamic guided meditation. I'll leave the link in the description box. His daughter, Laura, she guides you through this meditation, and it's about 18 minutes. Preferably, you want to do your meditations upon awakening in the morning or right before you fall asleep at night, because this has to do with the levels of alertness, your brain frequencies. You know, there's gamma, beta, and alpha. So the Silva method, they really believe that if you get into that alpha state, that is a very calm and relaxed state, and that's a good frequency to be in to meditate. Very important. Some of the benefits that I wasn't expecting, I really can't tell you when I noticed it. It could have been maybe a month after, but my sleep improved tremendously and my digestion improved tremendously. And it's like, wow, the only thing that I have changed is that I've been meditating every day. And of course, a lot of times when we have medical challenges, it's a result of something that's going on psychologically, you know. So meditation, I'll leave that link and try it out. The second thing is I listen to binaural beats. I trust Eric Bartel's binaural beats. He has a lot on his YouTube channel. If you type in binaural beats, isochronic tones, solfeggio frequencies, you'll see a lot of videos pop up. But I don't even know how I stumbled upon his channel, but I use his beats, and I'll share those links in the description box. So with binaural beats, you have to have earbuds or headphones, and that's because you're listening to 2 different frequencies at the same time. So in the right ear, you're listening to a frequency, and in the left ear you're listening to a different frequency. And when you listen to them at the same time, it creates an auditory illusion. And the only thing I can tell you is that after I listen to a session, I feel clear. That's the best way I could describe it. I believe that maybe people would say, that's your chakras. I just know through here, I just feel clear. And I believe the reason why I was open to the binaural beats is because I'm certified in therapeutic listening. It's just one of many modalities that I use when I treat kids. And so therapeutic listening, is kind of an expensive modality to use. But I basically, since I took that course and I knew like, okay, wow, music and sound at certain frequencies have a healing element to it. So that's why I was open to binaural beats. So there are a myriad of beats to help with your concentration, to help with trauma. So just check that out. I'll leave the links to the 3 that I listen to. And I wanted to also share a bit of history pertaining to music. Because I think about, I don't know the scripture, but I believe it was David, and he was going through some challenges, and he called for a harpist, I believe, to come and refresh him. And so when I started learning about like the therapeutic aspect of music and how, wow, music was created to heal us. So I learned several years ago that in the late 1800s, and it started in Europe, that the Music Commission in Italy decided to tune their instruments with a new tuning fork that vibrates at 440 hertz. And that was not standard. What was standard was 435 to 432 hertz. So they changed it. And after that, other countries followed suit. And it became a universal standard during the mid-1900s. So when they tune musical instruments, it's not the same as what, let's say, David listened to in ancient times, or even over 100 years ago. Why would they do that? Why? So I'll leave an article to that, but I thought that was very interesting. And the other day when I turned on the radio, I rarely listen to the radio, rarely. And when I turned on the radio, I only had it on for about a minute, because it sounded so bad. It sounded uncomfortable, and I can't help but go back to think that, like, what we're listening to, we're not listening to real music. Someone decided to change how instruments are tuned, and now we're listening to music that I believe the healing element has been removed from it. Just how our water isn't pure anymore. The food we grow isn't pure anymore. Our music isn't pure. So that's all I have to say about that. I really wanted to share this. I really believe it will help you. So check it out and let me know your thoughts.